Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I don't know, your boy Stigma Boss, and we're out here again with a brand new video, but this one is a little bit different, so Jamaica Labour Party, have a meeting, so we're gonna make a walk or so go on. So just stay tuned. Yeah man, guys, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah man, so that is it. So we walk us through our go on, Here where the plan them have. Missed the one People's National Party one last week. Missed the one the last week I made it out. So I go capture a little of that one, and see what I go on. Yeah man.
You will need something to compare the Jamaica Labour Party to. Because when you hear them talking, you don't really understand how it used to be. And so, many of you can be fooled. But I'm here to tell you, we will not allow anybody to manipulate the minds of the Jamaican people. We are going to make sure that we hold strong and ensure that the Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Holness gets the next term. And for Portland, I want to encourage you and I want to ask you to make sure that you protect Vaz, protect Anne-Marie and Shannon. These two have turned Portland into one of the most beautiful. I'm proud to have the opportunity and the blessing to be a part of the administration that is protecting the people of Jamaica. I am proud to have the Prime Minister that we have, who has the vision to be able to make the decisions that cause us to have the kind of economic stability that we can look on Jamaica and after a hurricane say here is $8 billion Jamaican dollars to protect Jamaica. I am proud to be part of this government that for the first time since independence and we are living in a Jamaica where Jamaica can pay for its own roads. Before, hold on. You want more music? Young people, before, if we were going to build a highway, we had to send that minister to the World Bank to go work out a loan to carry that people money to build the road. Now, under the Andrew Holness JLP government, you are able to benefit from Jamaica building its own road. I don't want you to take it lightly. I want you to remember everything that I'm saying today. Because you have to go out there and spread the message. Because you have some people who only want to spread propaganda. And they have a mission. And you better believe. So they are willing to do anything to get the reins of power. Because we have built up the coffers of Jamaica, built up our reserves, and they want to come and spend that money. And they won't spend that money, I believe, in the best way. How are we going to protect it? By making sure that when the next election comes, when the PNP come to you, you must tell them you're not turning back. When somebody who is independent asks you why, you tell them, I'm not turning back. Whenever that bell rings, I want to see as much Portlanders and people from the Jamaica Labour Party walking from house to house. Any supervisor, captain, indoor, outdoor, runner, driver, and you must tell them, we're not turning back. They have to make sure that we protect the future of Jamaica. generations to come. And the best way to do that is to make sure that we are not turning back. Stick with the TLP, stick with Anne-Marie Pass, stick with Darren Pass. And if you want to stick with Anne, who is never here and say, show a little right. Friday the 22nd is finished, and the voting is over in Morante. You are going to be, you will have one more parish council seat in the Jamaica Labour Party column. I am going to tell you something tonight. I'm going to give you a little secret about our party leader. I never knew that our party leader was a scholar of Paul Bogle, our national hero of the East. What our party leader can tell you about our hero Paul Bogle, Mark Golding don't know the first name of how Paul Bogle go in the history book. Tonight. We have to hear from Action Ann. We have to hear from Minister Darren Pass. And our leader didn't come so far to talk short. I'm going to tell you all in this room tonight. I have never come to this room tell you something is going to happen and it don't happen. I will tell you that you in Portland are two of the best members of parliament and they are going to stay here for a long, long, long time. And listen to your Minister of Water, Marcus Amuda, talk about what we have done for water in the East. And I can tell you, Marcus Amuda, we are proud to have ministers like you. That is what our future is about. Good, strong, sensible people leading us into the future. Portland, when you hear about your new urban center, if you want to know what it is going to look like, come to Moran Bay and look at what our leader, our Prime Minister has built in the East. The most modern urban center, the biggest town, the newest town. And I say as Member of Parliament to my party leader, you have made us proud in the East. Through Amity Hall, and every single bar I stop at, I ask one question, and they tell me the answer. Nobody is going to touch Action Ann. She's God blessed. She worked hard. She's honest. She loves you, and you love her. Jamaica Labour Party. Oneness. I think the talking has to stop. Prime Minister, our leader, I say to you tonight, and you know anytime I tell you anything, we are ready to give you a third term, a fourth term, there was a time, many years ago,
are going to give you the third term. The people of the East, what will people say? My friend, our leader, go and do your work. Show us the right.
That's why we are here. That's why we are here tonight. The people who we love so much, they have put in the work and they too are standing on a record of performance. And it is my pleasure, it is your pleasure, MP Juliet Cuthbert Flynn, to introduce our sister, our friend, a solid member of parliament. She works hard, she delivers, she has changed the landscape, and she don't make people want what are. She has risen above the circumstances. Action on Emily Vaz, MP for East Portland.
My East Portland family.
Surely am I right?
You know, I often said that my poor heart is going to give out before the body with the emotions and the love that I feel for the people in Portland. And with the amount of love that is returned to me. My East Portland family, the Lord has blessed us. And I want you to put your hands together for Dr. Michael Andrew Olding, our beloved Prime Minister. 2018, I stood in that square and I made a commitment to the people of East Portland. And as one of the MP said earlier on, we don't go to sleep peacefully because we have so much to do to ensure the prosperity of each and every single one of you here and across Jamaica. I want you to put your hands together for all the councillors from East Portland. I want you to put your hands together for the MPs that are very down here. We could have brought 100 more, but we are about the business of East Portland. So we brought people here who could tell you about the plans that are in place for this parish. My East Portland family, as I said in 2019, beautiful speaking can't be done. Billions of dollars have been spent on roads in East Portland. We have historic roads put in the valley, Ginger House, Comfort Castle. We have from the east, Old Hector's River, right to Snow Hill. Every single one of the 5 divisions have had roads. Manchani, Theory, Port Antonio, Fellowship, and Prospect. Because what? Beautiful speaking can't be road. And family. Beautiful speaking can't put water in your pipe. And Minister Matthew Clark, Samuda needs his charge to put water in a pipe. My God, I come here and there is one housing development built for over 20 years of them. And the first order of business was to ensure that large community got water once per week. We're not there yet. And we wouldn't tell you so we are there yet because it's 5 years since I've been here and I have 32 years of neglect to overcome. People thinking can't pay a supermarket bill. So this government under Bernard Charles Jr. is ensuring that the minimum wage for poor people is raised to a level where they can go to the supermarket. And JLP government do that. Beautiful evening. Yeah, then you make me go school. A Jamaica Labour Party under Edward Philip George Thiago put in hard and up to level 4 certification is free for all. All of you. All and young. A JLP government do that. Let me tell you something. Education is the only corner around your hand with, but that's when you come from school and put something in your head. We have ensured that we take care of not only road and water and education. I want to tell you that yesterday was the trip that came from Kingston with 20 ladies to go into Kingston to do pre-mammogram. 100 ladies since October have gotten pre-mammogram. This is our 5th year and we have gone up over 600 women who are taken care of. And tonight, I want to make a special announcement. For the first time in the history of Port Antonio Hospital, a family has donated a baby incubator to the hospital. No other hospital in this side of the world has a baby incubator. So we're looking about our children. We're looking about our women. And as Bernard Charles Jr. told you, we're looking about our men with our farm work cards and all the opportunities that we are giving them. But tonight, I have one more announcement to make. Many of you know the family members or one of the schoolmates of the children that have been in a terrible accident down here in Port. After losing so many children, I was, as someone who used to get up at 4 a.m. in the morning to walk 3 miles to catch a bus to go to high school. Rural transportation is something that is dear to my heart. Because in Kingston, you have JUTC that is subsidized. Many of us parents in here pay more money for our children's transportation than we pay for their school fees. Rural transportation, and I am happy that the Minister Darren Bars, the action man, is in charge of that portfolio because you have already seen 100 more buses added to the fleet. And tonight, I want to say to you that because of my commitment and knowing the pain of walking and walking back home after that, we have procured 2 school buses for Eastport and Chile. The buses will be paid for and maintained by the private sector. We'll be having a meeting with the Ministry of Education to work it out. because the bus will be transporting children from Windsor Castle and Hector's River to Port Antonio, and then we are going to secure smaller buses for sections of Mugby and Milman that can hold 75 people. In the morning when I thought about coming here, I start to cry. Because as many of you know, public speaking anonymity just put me in the trenches to work that I'm writing. But you have to use your voice. And there are many people still struggling here. You can't give a mic to half of the people in here because they're here. I urge you all, practice in the mirror and do your thing. But you know, I always say, any day I don't feel emotional about anything to do with my poor family is when they were talking about it. Because I lead from my heart, and I want to say to you all tonight, it has been a journey in the last 5 years. It's only 5 years. Only 5 years. And we have gone somewhere, but there are far more ways to go. And one thing I know, I'm not worried about the revolving door of people coming and going and pledging and talking. They can continue to come and go because my focus is on you and the development and prosperity of each and every one of you. So I now watch them. I now watch the face because one thing I know, nothing is going to come between the relationship that Westportland was my base. And Westportland people would have taken me and Darrell was over there. I remember one demonstration in the town during the time when the other side was in power. And you know what? There was not call for anybody from their side, you know. And Darrell was them a call for to come over from Westportland, to come over Eastportland, come run it. Well, now we have our own bags and shake and you see how we run? Solid and unshakable, committed, dedicated. Along with my action team, it will only get better, my dear. So I don't have to tell my Portland family what to do. I don't have to tell them. Everywhere you go, people want Darrell wants, people want action on. But we now let here so. Because as you all said, we don't know where my house is, so we don't need me, we don't know where to find me. I want to thank all of you. When I walked in here this evening, tears come in my eyes. We fret the whole day, don't fall, so they would come and listen to the party leader and the other ministers and to hear your counsels. and my heart is full. I want to urge each and every one of you to go home safely. And most of you can walk because ain't nobody taking no bus from outside of Portland. Nobody that is here is from anywhere else other than Portland. We don't need the hype. We don't need the fireworks. What we need is action, tangible action. I'm going to give my support system, I can't say better half, my other half. I took a turn on the mic, and then for all of you to hear the Prime Minister. So tonight again, I want to say to all of you, thanks for the love, thanks for the embrace.
Travel safely. I see Darren look for her. Like say, hold on, you know. You think you have a talk and send all the people there. And me support land. No talk, it can't work. And when and labor rights, I feel proud of what I am seeing here tonight. As a labor right. Admitted, what the person said, admitted, have to be a labor right. And when we think about the member of parliament, who has set Western Portland, who made labor rights feel proud of Portland, who extends sometimes from the west into the east, a man who stand up beside his wife, a man who say, look here, and she don't want to have a face, you have to go face me, a man who is an exemplary minister, a man who is a stalwart member of parliament. I can speak of him as a colleague. You never call upon MP, Minister Darrell Vaz, and he don't respond. He is always willing and always available. The other good man in your life. Show a labor right. It is my pleasure to introduce or to bring greetings or to bring his main presentation. The member of parliament for West Portland.
Portland family, I want you to do something for me. I want to make sure you set the pace. Prime Minister, I want you to look. I want everybody from Portland to put up their mind. in Basland. Being an elected representative for West Portland for the past 16 years has taught me a lot. Portland is more than a parish. It's more than 2 constituencies put together. Portland is bigger than the political ambitions of any one person. And seeing the East and West Portland combined tonight underscores my point that Portland is a family, like any family. Some man, I don't want to run together.
My dogs, set boots, set dogs.
We always stay together. I represent tonight my father's legacy, the late Douglas Stars, who represented the Labour Party in the worst times between 1976 and 1980. He always told me, son, you are blessed. You came from a family that could afford to give you education and give you a start in life, and you must always give back. And that is what I'm doing. And I've been doing it in Portland from 2007. I don't come here to stray. I come here to serve and make West Portland and Portland better. I am not here to get into the postcourse in the castle, because that's the only thing that the opposition can do. I am here to campaign on my plans and my performance to date from 2007 to 2024. I don't speak ill of anybody because they have done enough of that against me. And even with that, they can't stop me. You know why? Who can get no man hurt? I hear some people, like I've heard before, I talk about them have a broke bars. I did a check, and it is not memory bars, and it is not Daryl bars. So the only person I can think of is Plain bars.
Somewhere I can live.
As in 2016, and such man could not broke the bars in 2020. That's 5 elections. But more than that, such man could not broke the bars in 2019 against Action and after 30 years of PNP. The gold man, when they are come with the boat and they pick the gold from years before they were school. And they said it was a fuck up because Action and win. So in 2020, should confirm the victory and won by almost 2,000 votes after 30 years of PSP. Give it up! That is because of one thing and one thing only, and I always repeat it. It is my philosophy of politics and action and philosophy. It's one simple thing. One simple thing. Serve the people and they will serve you. Love the people and they will love you. Respect the people and they will respect you. Work for the people and they will work for you. And most importantly, stand up for the people and they will stand up for the as an MP, but as a minister. And everybody in Jamaica will understand that when Hurricane Beryl came and every parish was out of light, Andrew Holness instructed me, Minister Vaz, deal with the case. I am the only minister in the history of Jamaica that has taken on the JPS and brought them to their knees to bring back the light of the people. Now the ladies, I want to tell you that our track record is there to be seen. It's there to be judged. I came in 2007 after 18 years of PNP representation in Westport. I have won 5 elections. Despite all that they have said and tried against me. But you judge the truth and knew that what they were trying to do to me was unjust and wicked. And I say to you tonight, that without you, there will be no me. Because you have vindicated me of everything that they have said about me from 1986 till now. Because you know whose heart is clean and who wishes you well and will work for you until my dying day. Run for music! Give a hand! They say that I practice Vaazism in Portland. I don't know what that means. But the only thing I can respond and say is that I perform and both Anne-Marie Vaz and myself give action and serve the people of East and West Portland to the best of our ability. Means action. I don't know what it means. I want to say to you that there's no other government in the history that has spent more money in the eastern end of Jamaica, which means St. Thomas and Portland. What you do? Under the leadership of Andrew Holness, has spent more money in Portland than all the governments of the past, whether GNP or PNP, from 2007 to 11 and 2016 to current, we have spent money, billions of dollars, on water, on road, on police stations, on health care and hospital, on water, on road, on schools, and anybody that lives in West Portland and East Portland can verify that, because I don't put my mouth on that talk. Between 2007 and 2024 is 400 houses between Food for the Poor and other charities that I have worked with to improve the life of 400 families. No other constituency or parish has seen anything near that. You know why? Action, not a bag of mouth. I want to make a big announcement tonight. The Boston Beach lease has expired. Are going to be taken back, and they are going to be run by the government, and the access to those beaches is going to be free of us for the Jamaican people. Coming months, you will hear the announcement in relation to which government agency is going to be responsible to run Boston Beach, so that everybody in Portland and outside of Portland can enjoy Boston Beach without any entity. And I want to talk now. So, I want to give big credit to Action Ann, because every night before we go to sleep, she whispered in my ear, "Walk on the Boston Beach." And before we get anything, we have to tell her first. I want to tell you why I justify the argument about the investment in the eastern end of the island of Portland. The South Coast Highway Improvement Project is 11 billion Jamaican dollars, 70 million US dollars. And that is to make sure that we have access from St. Thomas to Portland. Finally, where people can get to Portland without have to going through the travesty of the roads that existed. We have done the Bombrook Urban Center, which the Prime Minister announced. We have done several million and billion dollars. And I want to say again, because I want everybody to hear me. There is no government other than the Labour Party government that has invested the level of money on infrastructure in the parish of Portland and St. Thomas in the history of governance in Jamaica. So you know, as I said before, don't watch the noise, watch Action Team. Because what they do is tell you everything that is wrong, but they don't give you any solution to what they would do, what what they did or what they will do different. I want to say to you tonight, and I'm speaking from the heart, as I always do. The political tactics and strategy that they're using is distraction. They're trying to zero in on the Prime Minister as they have done every other Prime Minister. Because they feel that if they win the Prime Minister, they win the party. I can tell you. And I stand here. And who want here, here. Who don't want here, don't here. If anybody believes that they can go through my wife's action and don't go through me, they're joking. Not only everybody here to hear tonight, but I want the rest of Jamaica, those who are listening and watching on social media and traditional media. And this is a message to my Prime Minister. PM, I want you to listen what I said. There's no other politician in Jamaica outside of maybe Edward Philip George Seaga that has been targeted with the PNP negatives that they campaign on. The Prime Minister, there's nothing that they have not said about me. And they have put out a design similar to what they did to me from 1986 till now. And I want to say to you, PM, you have to be strong. Have to be broad, because it is very difficult. It's difficult for you as it was difficult for me. It was difficult for my family as it is difficult for you. But I want to say to you, these people here have voted for me despite all of the propaganda 5 times. We are unanimous. Victory. You know why? Tom drunk. Who got left? No man first. And most importantly, Jamaican people don't stop Luxembourg. And I want to say to you that I see what they're doing to you. And I've been there, done that, and I'm still standing. And I want to say to you, take all of the inspiration that you can get from me. Because if it was not for you, I would not be standing here tonight. You stood by me. Orchestrated by the PNP. And they thought that that would get rid of me. Because if they get rid of me, they know that the road is easier to victory. Let me assure them, that's not so. I am going to do everything in my power, under the guidance of God, to stand with you and stick with you in the Jamaica Labour Party, to give you what Jamaica needs, a third term. 63 seats, because these two are guaranteed to go to the Jamaica Labour Party to call it election. And that is not something to you, the Jamaica Labour Party, and you, the people of Eastern Minnesota. Come on, the other line! To such man, or such men, you can't test this. because you need prayers. The way them are bad man, you know, they need prayers. They need gospel. Because guess what? The only thing when take us through this is God Almighty up there who knows and who will give guidance to the Jamaican people. Come in, super. What you got? Order.
Boy, I never see so much people one place. They last for 10 times. We just announced 3 weeks ago, we were in Clarendon. And I asked the people of Clarendon to help me to encourage our Prime Minister. Portland people, let me tell you something. We couldn't do what this man do. A lot of we couldn't do. So we are going to ask everybody to encourage this man. Are you ready? Just bless the Prime Minister. Stretch your hand to the Prime Minister. Everybody. Like a sheep sailing out on the tree, so long so far from shore, so far from home. Everybody, I sit down in search of a reason to go on, and there I found you. Everybody, talk to the Lord Jesus. No matter what sun clouds may lie, ask Jesus, the light of your Savior will lead you safely to the light. The wondership may be rocky and it's safe. It's hard. Oh, Prime Minister, you shall bless in the eye of the Lord. Rolling and water rages and the flow begin to. No warrior sin. Darkness sing, rock of ages, peace to your soul. Remember, the Lord Jesus holds you in his arms, so safe and so warm, and you'll find shelter in the eye. Everybody, who can pull out every man so close to mine? Oh, Mary. I know. Everybody knows so. Everybody knows so. Everybody knows so. Joy. Live on party. Yeah, man, we're casting and the non-drive and go Spanish show until they listen. God bless you to that.
Here, in this auditorium, I told you that the PNP can get. That was the most run against action on. Wouldn't run. I changed his name from Shaka Field to Shaka Shin. Remember? And I told you that if you can't win a council seat, you can't run for MP. Yes. And I was right. And I want to tell you that after tonight, you will be looking at a new candidate that they are going to try to find to run against Action. Because this turnout tonight and this support for the Jamaica Labour Party is the best that I've ever seen in my 16 years at Labour. We are tried and proven. We have shown that we have done the work. So anybody that wants to come and test, let them come test. What I can tell you, same thing that has happened for the last 5 elections and the last 2 elections in East and West Portland is going to be the same. Let me welcome to the platform the most incredible leader and Prime Minister that Jamaica has ever seen. And I don't afraid to say, a man who not only has the vision, but he knows how to connect the dots. And I can tell you that Antonis has my 110 support to retain the leadership and prime ministership after the next general election. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot afford to break the chain, the work that has been done by him leading the Jamaica Labour Party government. And I want you to give him the biggest Portland round of applause to make him know that all the knowledge